and they're struggling with their bills, and he won't even fork over any cash. Like, how hard would it be for Tiger Woods to just slip her 10 grand? You know, what's the big deal? She lets you fuck her. Like, do you have a mirror in your house? Like, you're getting something out of this, man. You get to fuck her, and all he wanted was just give him dick. Like, that's all you get. You get dick. You don't get no money. And on one hand, I gotta say, the dude had a very strong...
She'd fall all the time.
Could you imagine if your head was on like a little woman's body?
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be a fucking nightmare. That's why I don't want to lose that much more weight. I was getting headaches for a couple of days there. You know what I'm saying?
Your fucking body can't support your head.
You can't do it. Oh. These people lose a bunch of weight, and all of a sudden they got this fucking ginormous head.
That's so true.
And you're looking at them, and they don't understand. That fucking head is huge. And Jenny Craig don't got nothing for your fucking head. Nobody got nothing for your head. Ain't nobody got nothing for that fucking man.
What happens? Sending kids off to war and fucking letting the kids kill people. And another part of worshiping the invisible nameless God is making it so gay people can't get married. The invisible nameless one. You know what he hates, Joe?
What?
He fucking...
butt sex?
Hates butt sex.
Damn, why did he make it feel so good?
The one with no name. He curses the gays. The one with no name. He doesn't like butt sex. He like really upsets him.
You know the Little Richard song, Tutti Frutti, used to be Tutti Frutti, Good Booty?
No, it didn't.
Tutti Frutti.
That's why Little Richard is
He was talking
damned.
about some booty, son.
He's eternally damned by this fucking loon.
Tutti Frutti, Good Booty.
Evil man. He's an evil man. Did you see that dumb cartoon I made, by the way?
No.
Jesus heals a gay?
No.
I like redid
following state law. Even had state law enforcement authorities on a regular basis come out to his grow houses, and he showed them what he was doing. He was providing for all these different patients in Montana, and this guy's up for 80 years in jail. I mean, he's up for more in jail than he would be if he killed somebody.
Yeah,
you know, jail's 25 to life for murder, and this guy it's 80 years is his potential sentence. It's insane.
Yeah,
for growing some plants that the state approved. The state made a law. They approved it. He was there. He brought the state people in. They said, "Yep, everything's good." Brought the state police in. "Yep, everything's good. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Let's grow some pot."
Right.
Grows the pot. Gives it to all the sick people. And now this poor guy's up for an 80-year stretch.
Right.
It's
the
insane.
DEA comes in. And
now, as a man of science, and you clearly are, how do you feel when you see like CNN and you see like Dr. Drew talking all this craziness on CNN about withdrawal symptoms and withdrawal syndromes, he was saying, from cannabis use, and about the cannabis today is so much stronger than it was when we were younger, and it's incredibly dangerous. These words, incredibly dangerous. It's like I hear this nonsense, and I'm like, this isn't
out of shape. He wasn't, overweight. His legs were gone.
Hockey's so fucking brutal, though.
Crazy. Think about it. You're sliding around. You're on ice.
Yeah.
Your knees are going every fucking which way.
Yeah.
And
there's a beast coming at you like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. And once your knees go, they're gonna keep going.
Yeah. I know that Ditka hasn't been able to like walk normal for so long.
Wow.
And he's probably like 70 or something now, but he hasn't been walking normal in 15 years plus. Because those guys like Bobby or Mike Ditka played, so long ago that they would just they really didn't do the most important thing.
He needs an edge, man.
Poor guy. Look at him. He's wearing those visors, those old lady tennis visors. If you're not Hunter S. Thompson and they don't say Vegas on them, take that fucking thing off.
That was the picture of absolute bliss, though. I think he wants to do it. That's what he wants to do. God bless him.
Yeah. Well, listen, he's been with those crazy bitches for so long, he became one. I mean, that's really what it is.
I think it's a little more.
I think they tricked him.
Joe, I think they could put you in that house, and I don't think you're coming out looking like that.
I probably would. Imagine if I did. Imagine if it was proven that if you're around women, like that many women long enough, they slowly but surely ebb your masculinity away till you want to become a woman. If it's proven that like we imitate our atmosphere so much that when we're around the opposite sex for too much, we want to be like
Well, if you were one of those people that you were
time, and you had no science, you had some myths and fables, and you had some rules to live by, and you found those things, you would think that you had found God. You would definitely think if you just ate, you don't have a scale, you're just eating these mushrooms that you find, and you eat 10 grams of them. Good Lord, you're gonna meet God. You like literally will be transported to God. And everybody, people will listen to this kind of shit and they'll go, "Oh man, that's so stupid. You're just tripping. You're just hallucinating." you got to take this into consideration. I know I've said it before, but it is important to repeat. When you have an experience, it doesn't matter if that experience is like you could put it on a scale or hit it with a stick. It's a real experience.
Right.
So you, even though no one's saying that you're meeting God when you do mushrooms. But what I am saying is it's the same thing as meeting God. Like the experience is so profound that it would be like doing that. It would be like having, when you do DMT, perfect example.
Yes.
It is like meeting the highest power around you. It's like meeting a god. It's like meeting a sea of gods. It just like, what the fuck's going on? You guys moving in here? Like, what are you doing?
Territorial.
Somehow or another, they worked it out, though. There was no bee death. There wasn't a bee fucking Braveheart war. It just, they figured it out.
Had a good negotiator.
I wonder what do they communicate with any? I mean, are they using pheromones? Like, how are they?
Smells and dances. Is how they do it. Yeah.
Dances.
Yeah, some bee will find like a good. Hey, man, I found like a garden somewhere, and they'll come back and they'll see him do the little wiggle thing. It's like, how many wiggles this way, and then they turn left, and then turn. Okay, that's like
public consciousness, and it is penetrating it because people have to navigate lives in which economic fluctuation jeopardizes them, and so there's an incentive. If there's something over there, blockchain is not. It's not a joke anymore.
Do you think that blockchain, the people that are involved, interested, and comprehensively understand what blockchain is, are there more or less of them than people that are in cults?
There are vastly more paying attention
than people in cults.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd have to define it.
Yeah,
you'd have to define
I
cult.
think that's way off because I think there's like 1 billion Catholics.
Well, if you're going to call Catholicism a cult,
it's a cult. I grew up in it.
Okay,
it's 100%. It's just a cult with 1 billion people.
Well,
whenever you got a guy who dresses like a wizard and he's sitting on a golden throne.
Oh boy, we're here, are we?
People. Yeah, I mean but that is why this is a problem. Is that there's many people that live their lives by these ridiculous ideologies that are illogical.
Okay, so I'm gonna challenge you on this.
Protect them from predators and Facebook likes.
I'm gonna challenge you on this.
Please do.
Catholicism is not a cult.
What is the difference between a cult? I had a bit for my act. Let me just
sure.
A cult is bullshit, and it's created by one person, and he knows it's bullshit. In a religion, that guy's dead.
Okay. So let me. This is rough territory. But
for you,
okay. Let's say
for me, this is every day.
Let's say, yeah, all right. Let's say Moses comes down the mountain.
The whole universe is open to us. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the struggle of developing all this stuff is to get to a scientific level where we can really go.
I don't think they think the speed of light is even good enough.
Really?
Yeah,
I think. Damn it! That was my goal.
I think that if you wanted to have options available as to what planet you're going to colonize, you're going to have to, who knows, like, what if you land on a planet? What if you land on a planet and it's like, hey, it's 74 degrees out. Guys, it's all oxygen and nitrogen. It's just like Earth. Come on out here. But it's only been like that for 10 years. And then its cycle is really fucked up. Like 30 years from now, it's going to be an ice age.
It'll
and then
horrible.
all the people have moved there, and they're going to freeze to death, and there's going to be no food at all, and the planet doesn't give a fuck. Like that is
all our science led us to that.
I don't even know if we can predict. Like, here's my question: can they accurately predict the atmosphere and the conditions and like what the temperature would be if a planet is from a sun? Like, do they have a calculation where they say, oh, this sun is this amount of big and this planet is this far away, so it's definitely going to stay within a certain temperature range for the entire time that the planet? Do they know that, like, within like a death range?
I don't know.
Because a death
I would
range
think so.
is only like 40.
Might as well. Fuck it.
Start Googling that.
You ever go to the L.A. County Museum of Art?
Mm-mm.
Good. Don't go there. If you hate that banana, you'll hate that place. This fucking L.A. County Museum of Art is one of the weird. This, like, some of it is art. Some of it's interesting shit. And then some of it is like, there's one of them, there was a plexiglass box that was on the ground. And I thought it was a seat. I go, what is it? Somebody sit on it, they got some crafty ways. No, that's the art piece. So I go, well, what is that supposed to be? And it's like, well, the artist wants you to interpret, whatever's in that box as the art, whatever it is. It's up to you. Like, what?
I interpret this mine, and I would have walked off with it.
Oh,
that's how you do it.
Interesting. I think it's bolted down. I don't think you had the first idea of that.
What
It's
is
just
this?
so
This dope, man. You got some
It's a
dope
clock.
shit, man.
Thank you.
Is this the clock from Back to the Future?
No, there's a guy named TGT Studios, and he makes these dope clocks. You want one? I'll get you one.
Man, I want everything you got in this motherfucker. the flamethrower.
The flamethrowers out of sale.
Shit.
They sold out of the flamethrowers.
Man, that's dope, though, man.
We ran out of gas on it, too.
You got a dope life, man. I
Thanks,
envy
brother.
people
Thank
that just can do what the fuck they want, how they want. You know, I envy that.
Thank you.
Because I have to think about what I do, because I have to think about the people under me. So, which I don't, but I do. I just feel obligated to.
But how does that stop you from buying a clock?
Not I'm talking about be able to do what the fuck you want. Like this shit is, that's what I feel when I'm in here. Just like, man, you can tell he really do what the fuck he want.
Yeah.
I do what the fuck I want. Don't get it twisted, but this shit's just dope.
Thank you.
Dope shit.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
Yeah, we all are. We blessed.
For sure. If you're listening to this, you're blessed.
Mm-hmm.
If you're alive today, you're blessed. This is
If you
2019.
breathing, you achieving.
Yeah. Ooh, I like it.
Come on.
That's some Joel Osteen shit.
That's me. Smile, bitch.
It's indistinguishable from it's indistinguishable from depression. My heart is racing. Yeah, anxiety can make your heart race.
Yeah, got it. So there's no evidence that there's some sort of a reaction to this disease that is very unusual that's causing these blood clots?
Again, I don't want to talk about blood clots specifically.
But the blood clots is a big one, right?
Yes. Well, is it a big one in what sense? Is it something that I think is common? I don't think it's common.
With COVID patients?
With this, again, we're talking about post-infection, months later. If that's come up a lot, that's not something I've read about.
I thought it was one of the things that's common in autopsies with COVID
Right,
patients.
right. But those are people who've died, right? So you've died
Yeah.
from COVID, right? You're dying for one reason or another.
But they think one of the reasons why you're dying is the blood clots. And so it's not just this respiratory ailment, but
Right.
it's also causing
Yes,
this.
this thrombotic condition.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be, and in fact they tried to treat it with anticoagulants and sort of anti-inflammatories that prevent clotting, and I think the response was not actually that strong for whatever reason. But this is sort of like, again, we talk about things that I don't like to talk about because it's a level of medical precision that I
Right.
don't want to pretend to. And that's sort of where this is.
Do you think, though, that the people, hasn't there been evidence, though, the people that even didn't suffer from severe symptoms had some lung scarring?
Okay, so
is that true?
So there have been this is sort of like the myocarditis issue. This is about the heart function issues. There have been these small open label studies where essentially the researchers know that the people had COVID, and they've said, yeah, we see abnormalities here on scans. Okay, there's a couple of things about that. They're uncontrolled again, so you're not looking. The right way to do this would be to take 100 people, 50 of whom had COVID and 50 of whom had not. The researchers don't know who's who. Scan them all and see if you can find anything different, okay? When you're looking at people you know are sick and you're looking for abnormalities, sometimes you're more predisposed to find them. That's why clinical trials are run the way
They look like Mr. Olympia competitors in the comic books.
Right.
And I just find it hilarious how many women complain about body. Like, obviously, they have their own issues with unrealistic body image, things that they're portrayed to be the ideal for women. But those physiques are achievable through some nutrient deprivation, excessive cardio, or whatever. Whereas for us, the physique we're told is the ideal is achieved through grams and copious amounts of exogenous steroids that are going to kill you in 15 years. And then, and it's that is what's portrayed on us as ultimate, pinnacle of masculinity, some ridiculous, unrealistic ideal that you'll never get to. Even if you had prime genetics and sauced your face off and ate food all day and trained every fucking day perfectly, you'll still never get there in most cases.
I think there are certain women that want an excuse for why they're big.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a huge push towards pro-obesity stuff now.
Yeah, well, it's ridiculous, this body positivity nonsense. Listen, it doesn't mean you need to be mean to someone who's overweight, but to pretend that that's healthy is fucking preposterous.
Yeah, too. The problem, I don't see anything wrong with, of course, if you just want to be a certain way or you have like some people through epigenetics, when they're born, their parents, the way their lifestyle is, will literally influence their kids' baseline as to how, you know, their like appetite, signaling, satiation, like feedback systems and whatnot work, and they end up having a harder time, you know, keeping weight off than the next person. Like there's obviously some genetic predisposition elements, and if you're overweight, like whatever, but don't put out there like viral TikTok videos that are like, be okay with being like a fat fuck, and like, you know, and actually promoting it as if it's like cool almost, or it's completely fine in a way that's not going to harm you in some capacity.
Well, not only that, I mean, especially during the pandemic, and especially during, we talked about this yesterday, they pulled up the study where it was showing how COVID affects overweight people so much differently because their body literally doesn't produce the antibodies correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the obesity. Like
the
obesity.
details on it, but it was a legal question. Again, I can't remember what state it was whether your music could be used against you in court to capture your state of mind.
Oh, wow.
I bet Jamie'd find that in no time.
The problem with that is, like, people absolutely say things in rap lyrics and rock and roll lyrics that are theatrical. It's not that they mean that. It's just like Quentin Tarantino's dialogue in a film.
Yeah.
It's not. He's making a character, and what he means from that character is, you know, he's trying to paint a film, trying to paint a picture inside of a film.
Yeah, it's like that old. It's like that old Joe Rogan joke. How come no one's mad at Johnny Cash for killing a man just to watch him die?
Exactly. And guess what? Bob Marley never really shot the sheriff. That was not real. Proposed federal bill to limit music lyrics being used as evidence. Jesus.
It's more about specific acts that were committed and
like
and where they were
details of
committed.
crimes. But it's whack, right? I think. And it's probably still getting minerals from the ground.
Well, it's a testament to a good product. If the product is good enough, you overlook the slavery.
It's a crazy thing to overlook.
Well, it's the most bizarre things that we can't make one of them over here.
Yeah,
it's too expensive.
That's gonna be one though. We look back like
a giant.
Like, damn, we were using that for. We used slavery just so we could fucking send pictures of us on vacations.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
We
that's
all
what
did.
slavery was originally. It was just for fucking sugar and coffee
And cotton.
and cotton.
Yeah, this
That
is
was
for
it.
like luxury now.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but it's being used to shape the world.
Yeah.
Which is really insane.
Well,
Like at the
slavery-
highest levels of information exchange.
It went so good for like 3 years.
Slavery shapes the
iPhone.
world.
iPhone.
Yeah, not slavery.
Hey, we got the pyramids.
Yeah.
Where
That's
would
right.
we have been
Thank
if
you.
they
There's
they
no way that was
only-
you.
if we only
We're
had
in charge.
text on phones? If they never figured out the technology to have videos and TikTok
We would
stuff.
have a lot less enemies.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We'd be happier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the human
We'd have
mind
less
is
hatred.
not designed for that kind of access to each
No.
other. It's too crazy.
All this is, I like the response to Israel Hamas, where it's just like I'm just watching everybody scream at each other.
Yeah.
And it's like they're showing you at a higher rate shit you'll be angry about than exists in like the world. You know,
Yeah.
you're not just getting everything evenly. They're like, oh, you're on this side, we'll show you 2/3 the opposite side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the opposite side, we'll show you 2/3 his side.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It works like a charm.
I think that would be nice if the algorithm switched to your
Just in line.
no. I mean, just like here's what the other side is seeing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
For one day a week, you get a Fox
you
News
go,
if you're a
hey,
Democrat.
here's a little
Ooh, that's
switch.
good.
Now you got to watch fucking CNN or
Yeah.
however they do it.
Right.
Yeah, my friend was like, Fox News is all lies. I'm like, when's the last time you saw it? You watched a lot? He goes, I haven't seen it in 10 years. I'm like, what are you basing that on then?
Yeah.
Right.
Headlines
Yeah.
of the Daily
From-
Beast
yeah.
of the same paper that said that kid was wearing blackface.
Exactly.
You know, it's like this kind of division is profitable, and that's why they do it.
Yeah,
But
it works.
what they're doing to society is
We're sharing
crazy.
it. We're sharing it
Yeah.
in our group text. We're,
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, it
Suicide
works.
is up. Depression is up. Anxiety's up. Pills are up. We're
Well,
all fucked.
Everyone's being forced into conflict.
Yeah.
They've been forced by these.
You can't even be silent. We need your response. They come to me. They're like, we need your answer on Hamas and Israel. I'm like,
Where's your black square?
You don't want my fucking response. I'm not
Yeah,
on anybody's side.
They always do that. We want you have to vote. You're like, but you don't know who I'm voting for.
Yeah.
I could
It's fucking Christmas. The war
It
on
is.
Christmas must end.
How dare we say Merry Christmas?
How dare you say that? It offends
Did
me.
you ever see Kamala Harris do that? when she had that
She
speech?
said, "How dare you say fucking Christmas?"
You never seen it?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, let's start with this because it's so crazy. I don't understand the context. So, like, I wish I could be charitable and say, well, there's probably a context where this makes sense.
Yeah, Satan is the Lord of the earth is the context.
But you know, you see something and it's only a 15-second clip, and you go like, okay, let me just be the nicest person possible.
Yes.
Like, what could be the reason why
Yeah.
you would say, how dare we say Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Unless you're playing a character.
Right.
Unless
Well-
she's on stage doing a play. She's like, I want to read from my college play where I was the Grinch.
Can you imagine saying that? Like, it seems like a nightmare that you would wake up from.
It says Harris fumed at Americans saying Merry Christmas before illegal migrants were protected in resurfaced clips.
Oh, you're not allowed to say it until there's absolute peace and harmony on the planet. Then we can start saying it again.
This is so scolding and weird.
Only when they cleared that vet did we give them DACA status. And now we're talking about taking it away. It is morally wrong.
No, thank you. I didn't know.
And when we all sing happy tunes and sing Merry Christmas and wish each other Merry Christmas, these children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we? They will not have a Merry Christmas.
Who are you to say
They
that?
don't know
American
if they
history. This is so crazy. Taking office as a result of the most corrupt election ever seen in the United States, Biden oversaw a series of unprecedented disasters. What's the matter, Jamie?
Elections capitalized? Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Unprecedented disasters that brought our nation to the brink of destruction. His policies caused the highest inflation ever recorded, leading the U.S. dollar to lose more than 20% of its value in 4 years. His green new scam surrendered American energy dominance, and by abolishing the southern border, Biden let 21 million people from all over the world pour into the United States, including from prisons, jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. Isn't that like he said two things that are the same thing
yeah.
for both of them?
Jails, prisons.
Yeah, mental institutions, insane asylums. His Afghanistan disaster was amongst the most humiliating events in American history and resulted in the murder of 13 brave American service members, which many others gravely wounded. Seeing Biden's devastating weakness, Russia invaded Ukraine and Hamas terrorists launched their heinous October 7th attack on Israel. This is crazy. Nicknamed both Sleepy and Crooked by you. By who? Nicknamed. Like the whole public got together. I got a name for this guy. Was dominated by his radical left handlers. Look how radical left is in caps too. They and their allies in the fake news media attempted to cover up his severe mental decline and unprecedented use of autopen. This is so crazy. You shouldn't be allowed to do this, right? It should be like historians say this guy was president from ba-ba-ba
Oh, wait, what's
to
it say at the end of
ba-ba-ba.
that? Does it say Donald Trump saved America?
Despite all, President Trump would get reelected in a landslide and save America in all caps. That's a plaque in the White House.
He's not beating the dictator charges. This is like an African dictatorship.
Bro, this is
This is
crazy.
Changed the name. I think they're changing the name of the Kennedy Center to the Trump Kennedy Center.
Oh boy.
Whoops.
Somebody needs to tell him, like, hey, this is not good. You can't do that. Because then other people could do that too. And then the White House stops being the White House and it becomes whoever's in its house, where he could just go crazy and say everybody else is a crook.
I don't think anyone's going to do what he's doing. I don't think there's. I mean, look.
God,
look,
I hope
of
not.
course,
But it
of
opens
course.
up. The problem is, it opens up the door for someone on the left to do their version of it.
Who's going to be the Democrat? Who's next? Fucking Gavin Newsom? He's not going to fucking put up a
Of course
plaque.
he would. Of course he would. He copies everything that Trump does. He even tries to talk like Trump on Twitter. You don't think that he would put up plaques that talk about how corrupt Trump was and about how terrible, and he was quoted as lying over 5,000 times by Washington Post? You know.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to put up a plaque. That'll just be everywhere.
I mean,
You know
but
what I
he
mean?
could put that under his photo, though. Like, that's never been a thing that people did before.
For sure.
Right? I mean, I'm
Probably.
guessing. What was it before?
Here he added that Ronald Reagan was a fan of President Trump's long before his historic run for the White House.
That's so disturbing. That's such crazy
What
thinking.
fucking lackey put that shit up and was like, "Do you like this?" Of course he's gonna fucking like it.
Bro, he wrote it. What are you talking about? You don't think he wrote it? You think a lackey wrote it?
I don't fucking find out. I don't know what's going on.
It's whoever's writing his tweets wrote that.
Yeah.
Same shit.
He's got to be writing his tweets.
I think they made a video of it, right?
Yeah.
So the video is like he says things and someone types it out for him.
He fucked up on Twitter this week.
Comedy. What with the rub? And that was me and Greg. We would just drive around just thinking, like, one day, imagine being able to make a living doing this. That was the only goal. And then we both wound up he moved to New York for a bit, and I lived in New York for a while. And then I moved to L.A., and then he eventually moved to L.A. as well. And now he's still there. He's still back in L.A.
Gosh, I can't imagine, man. Like, living there and staying there, even professionally.
Did you see what they just did to the guys that won the Super Bowl? Do you see the jock tax?
Yeah.
Jamie, you see the jock tax?
Yeah, it's not a new thing, though.
I understand.
It's not?
I understand, but but it's specific to California.
Yeah,
and
but
this jock tax in California, some of the players lost money playing in the Super Bowl.
That's not
They had to
true,
pay.
though.
Oh no, it is true.
I don't think so.
No, it is true. I went it through AI last night.
I don't.
No, it was in. They pulled it up on Grok,
I know.
and people analyzed it, and it's based. No, Jamie. Jamie. It's based on the 7 days that they had to be there. So you have to pay a fee based on the 7 days, dependent upon what your salary is.
They played a game
so
there
it's a
in
percentage.
January, though, too.
Okay.
Maybe this year.
Okay, with whatever. Well, the Super Bowl specifically, these guys. Jamie's so funny.
This is not. I know, but this is one of those things that's not real.
What do you mean it's not real? I told you it was run through AI last night. He made $178,000 for the Super Bowl. He had to pay $249,000 in tax. I'm pretty sure those are the numbers. And it's based on the fact that he was there for 7 days. So it's a percentage of your income over the course of a year. So if he makes $2 million a year and he's there for 7 days, this is how much money you have to pay.
Gotcha.
And so the Super Bowl pay is not, it's like on top of your normal salary.
Right.
Right? So it actually cost him money to play in the Super Bowl. So he made $178,000, but because he's there for 7 days, he had to pay $200 and something thousand.
Did you watch it?
No.
No.
I was going to watch it just for Bad Bunny, just because everybody was so pissed off. I thought it was hilarious. That this guy's like, what do you fucking care? Like, it's like this weird culture war that this guy is singing, and objectively, people that saw it said it was a great show. I don't know. I'll take their word for it.
Like somebody was telling me the other day, they're like, "Oh, you gonna watch the Super Bowl?" I'm like, "What? Super Bowl? Oh yeah, that's sports. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah." I was halfway through it or whatever. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on, man. Like, I got other shit.
If it's your team, I get it.
Yeah.
It was the Patriots. I could root for the Patriots, but it's like I'm busy.